Life is really complicated. We've talked before about decision fatigue, whether it's real or not, and having too many options, stopping you from making a decision at all. The way to get things done is routine and simplifying workflow. Last week we were talking about making 3D anatomy videos, so this week I've been working out how to go about that, and workflow has been at the forefront of my mind. This is my new morning ritual if I'm not running first thing in the morning. World of Warcraft. 20 years I've been playing this game. Skipped out during Dragonflight. I got bored before the last one. Everybody said this one was good. It's great, this expansion. It's been great fun. Simplifying and workflow can apply if you're studying and doing other stuff in life as well, I think. Organised as I am, I still forgot my glasses and I had to go back for them. I need a new pair. Unless I make it as simple as possible, it probably won't get done. If I have to make a lot of decisions, I probably won't make a decision, so it just won't happen. And that's what a routine's about, I think, is if you have a routine, the timing bit's already done. I do this at this time of day on this day of the week. Working at a university is a surprisingly complicated job. People often hear me say, I just teach anatomy, because that's what I boil it down to. That's my focus. I just teach anatomy. I'm making histology videos at the moment, every week, and you might have seen me set up my microscope, and now I've got a setup, the lights, the microphone, the cameras. I don't have to worry about that every week. Those decisions are all done. I just sit down, press the button, switch it all on. The decisions I have to make are, what am I going to talk about and how am I going to talk about it? I record a short video every week, and to do that I've got a pair of Meta Ray-Bans, not these, with a camera in them. So all I do is, in the lab, grab a light. The camera's already on my face. I've already picked a topic, I've kind of worked out what I'm going to talk about, and I just do it, send it to my phone, upload it. Easiest workflow in the world. And because it's easy and part of my routine, it gets done. It usually gets done. This week I didn't get my podcast recorded. Podcast workflow is usually super easy. On a Friday, sat at my desk, my microphone's on a swing arm, I just swing it across, fire up GarageBand, stick on a pair of headphones, I'm ready to go. But this Friday I was at a meeting in Cardiff, so my routine got disrupted. I meant to record it in a different way, but it just didn't happen, because I had to remember to do everything in a different way and I just didn't get done. Trees are still green, the leaves are coming down. I get a lot done every week, but there's also a lot I don't get done every week. Part of that is prioritisation, but a big part of what gets done is making it simple. The simple stuff gets done. The more complicated stuff, and the less important stuff, gets knocked into next week, or next month, or never gets done. A lot of stuff never gets done. Oh. I used to train a lot, and all the planning was done in advance. I knew what I was going to do, where I was going to do it, what intensity it was going to be at, what I was going to be wearing, all planned in advance. So on the day I didn't have to think, I just had to turn up and do the plan, and that was really reliable, and I got really fit and really fast and won races. Whew. I finally bled my brakes, which is a pain in the ass on these old school Shimano levers, but now my brakes feel better, everything feels better. It's funny how that works. So, if I'm going to start something new like 3D videos, I have to figure out the new workflow, make the decisions now, and I have to make fewer decisions in the future. It might get done. The spatial video that Apple's doing is, sure, it's just stereoscopic video, but they're also either making use of or created a new format, MVHEVC, which does seem like a really good format. So if you record a 3D video, if you've got a 2D display, shows you the video in 2D. If you've got a 3D display, detects that, shows you it in 3D stereoscopically. Very convenient. Works with the Meta Quest 3, so Meta have adopted it. It works with the Vision Pro. It's Apple's thing. But as far as I can see, I haven't found any software I can use to edit MVHEVC natively. Also, it's not supported by YouTube yet. I don't see it supported for streaming by anybody, but you could record like that, record in a single go, maybe just trim the ends off maybe, and then upload it, share the link, share the files. The other method is you can take that format, strip out the left and right eye fields, chop them out, put them into DaVinci Resolve, edit them in the normal way, put them back. You know, there's a whole other more complicated workflow, and then you could share them on YouTube using YouTube's existing 3D sharing methods. But that's the side-by-side 3D stereoscopic format. If you've got a stereoscopic display, you can get it to work and give you that 3D view. But if you're looking at that on a 2D display, you're going to get the two views side-by-side. It's just going to look weird. Not very convenient, not very clean. So do I wait and see if YouTube is going to take on this new format? And then when I'm recording, do I just keep it in a single frame, the same distance, or do I start wide, have medium shots, go close up and go back out again like I do with my other videos? These are all things I need to test, I guess, and see what it looks like. And then if I'm testing it, do I just test it myself, or do I share it and get feedback? The decisions I make now, it's not like they're set in stone. I can change them in the future, so I can get it wrong now if I want to. Whatever I decide, ultimately it does matter, but whatever I decide, I'll figure out those decisions now. This is how I start new things. Figure out the workflow, figure out how it's going to work, the steps in preparation, recording, editing, output, boom, 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 boom. And then I can put it into practice. I can just do it. And a lot of those decisions I don't have to think about anymore. I can just think about, ooh, what should I record a video about this week?